Hey, what's up, broskies? It's Sona. Welcome back to my channel. I decided that I'm gonna take some very well-known social media platforms and basically turn them into humanized versions of themselves, kind of like my own characters, you know, give them their own designs and personalities. And yeah, I know there's definitely been people out there who have done this before, but you know, I have some pretty cool ideas in mind, so why not try it myself as well? So let's do it! Alright, so first up we have, drumroll please, Discord. I mean, come on, all of you know what Discord is, right? You know, it's that gaming chat app thing. I know, I'm great at describing things. And Discord is something that I personally use all the time. I use it more than literally anything else. And of course, Discord is quite a bit different from other social media platforms in the sense that you can't really make posts, because you mainly use it to chat, but there's a bunch of communities and servers that you can join. And it's also, of course, a great thing to use if you want to voice chat with your friends while you're playing a video game. That's what it's used for quite a bit as well. Basically, social media but for gamers. You can also create your own server as well and do all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, needless to say, I'm very fond of Discord. I think it's really nice. I really like the idea of just choosing what communities that you go in and, you know, being able to chat with people without having to see a bunch of random posts that you don't want to see, because posts don't exist. And if you don't like a server, you can just leave it. Don't have to worry about it popping back up on your timeline again. Unlike Twitter, where you literally cannot avoid anything. So since Discord is so heavily associated with video games and stuff, I thought this would be a fantastic opportunity to make a gamer girl. Like, when I imagine Discord as a human, I just think of a really mean and rude gamer girl. Someone who just trash talks people all the time while they're playing a video game, telling people to mic up, you know, obliterating them, roasting them, making them feel terrible, just being very smug about it. I thought that type of personality fit Discord very well. So I gave her a very smug facial expression, of course, and I know when everyone looks at the Discord head thing, most of us think of pigtails. So that's what I gave her, and I know it's not super original, but it does fit. Gave her some gamer girl headphones and I put some antennas on top because I thought that looked cute. And you know, Wumpus, that Discord mascot, yeah, has a leaf on top of its head. So I put some little leaves tied around her pigtails, kind of like a ribbon. Gave her a baggy hoodie, and I also put the Discord logo on her hoodie, and I put the ping notification because I thought that looked cute. Also, on the strings of the hoodie, as you can see, I put some leaves at the end because I wanted to put a little bit more green in there just to give it more colors besides blue and black. Gave her some black shorts, and I also put Wumpus on her lap because it's Wumpus. Gave her a bag of chips in her hand because gamers are always eating their snacks. And yeah, so with that, our Discord girl is done. She's very smug and she's a very epic gamer. She's gonna roast you, she's gonna make you cry. And I know there's a lot of simps who love that kind of stuff, so there you go. Alright, so next up, we're doing YouTube. And fun fact, if you're watching this, then you're on YouTube. You totally didn't know that already. So I'm stating the obvious here. YouTube is a video platform where you can post videos, you can watch videos, all that good stuff. People post vlog videos, gaming videos, makeup videos, and then there's me who posts drawing videos. There's all kinds of great content to watch here on YouTube, and it's all free. And that's why you should totally subscribe to me, because I'm a content creator, I make art videos, and they're epic. So yeah, you know, feel free to subscribe. It takes 2 seconds, doesn't cost you anything, and you get free content. I think that's pretty cool. Promotion aside though, I think YouTube is a fantastic place. I often find myself watching YouTube videos all the time, and I'm sure most of you can say the same. We can never escape YouTube. It's literally addicting. And it's just an insanely large platform. There's millions of creators. And, you know, while YouTube moderation can be kind of bad, in general, I think YouTube is still a great place. So when it came to the type of personality I wanted to give human version of YouTube, it was really hard for me. At first, I wanted to make YouTube this kind of scary looking female that's really tall, and she's like the ruler of the internet because YouTube is such a large platform. You know, looking more on the corporation side of YouTube, where they can be kind of scary. Would be like, ooh, you said bad word, I am going to demonetize you. Really dramatic, kind of like a joke. Basically the parts of YouTube that people don't like. But then I thought about it more and I was like, what makes YouTube, you know, YouTube to begin with, isn't YouTube itself. It's also, you know, a huge part is the creators, the people that make the videos on this platform. They're the reason this platform is so huge. I made the personality of this character a mixture of the corporation side of YouTube and the creators themselves. But I still definitely leaned more on the creator side. So as a human, I really imagine YouTube to be this crazy dude who loves to party. When I think of the word YouTuber, I usually think of like a really crazy person with like a crazy, wacky personality, because YouTubers are always trying to be entertaining and dramatic. So that's what I was going for. The YouTube logo, as we know, is really simple. It's literally just a box with an arrow inside it. I made his hair really spiky because, you know, the arrow is pointy, so it makes sense. And I made his hair red and fading to white at the tips to kind of represent that arrow. I gave him some shiny looking shades because it makes him look more like a party dude. And then I also gave him some triangle earrings that look like the YouTube arrow. I gave him this fur thing over his shoulders. I don't really know what those things are called, but all I know is that it adds to his wacky personality. For his clothes, I gave him this really long red coat. I think the combination of the furry thing over his shoulders and his coat kind of gives more like a royalty vibe, which makes sense because while I'm also going for the party guy look, I also want him to look a little bit like he's rich because YouTube has a lot of money. And I also just kind of imagine YouTube to be like the king of the internet because it's so large. I gave him a YouTube belt, I gave him some white pants, and I thought that giving him no shirt and no shoes would make him more dramatic, so that's what I did. And last but not least, I gave him the staff with the monetization sign on it, and I gave him a fat wad of cash in his other hand. So there you have it. This is YouTube as a human. I hope you like the concept. I think it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I also put like this kind of fading crystal design at the end of his coat because I thought that looked cool, but yeah, he is done. Alright, so last but not least, we are doing Instagram. This one's definitely a lot different from the other two that we just did, and you'll see why as I'm drawing it. So unlike most social media, Instagram is a social media where you see mostly pictures. You don't really see that many words or text. It's mostly just pictures and art and sometimes photos of half-naked women that I don't really want to see, but Instagram puts it on my timeline anyway. I used to use Instagram a lot, but I don't really use it that much anymore. I mean, I've been pretty dead on there. I barely post. I haven't posted in months. Unfortunately, I mainly use Twitter now, and I often regret that decision. And I know everyone's experiences are different, but for me personally, I consider Instagram to be way less toxic than other places when it comes to like, you know, a bunch of drama anyway. You don't see like threads of people arguing about Minecraft YouTubers or something. I mainly just use Instagram to look at nice art. And while for the most part, I do think Instagram is really nice, there's also a specific thing that I really don't like about Instagram, and that thing is randomly seeing pictures of women pop up with barely any clothes on. Like, I'll just be scrolling trying to look at some nice art, and then randomly a picture of like some lady in a bikini that I don't even know or I didn't even follow pops up on my timeline, and then it says that I follow them even though I never did, and then I unfollow them, and then Instagram just makes me follow them back and see more pictures that I don't want to see. I mean, if you like seeing that kind of stuff, good for you, I guess, but that's not really what I want to see. I'm just being honest. It also gets memed a lot that there's a lot of girls that post pictures of themselves on there that are heavily photoshopped to make themselves look quote-unquote better, with really unrealistic proportions, you know, trying to make them look more curvy, make their chest and butt look bigger, and make it look like the organs were literally sucked out of them. So that's the version of Instagram that I'm drawing. I'm making a version of Instagram that looks like a Photoshop picture of a lady, but making it look more grotesque. You're probably looking at the drawing that I'm making and you're thinking, Sona, what the heck is this? And I'm sorry, okay? I know this isn't normally the kind of stuff that I draw, but I'm drawing this solely to be funny. I'm just making fun of the Instagram Photoshop model stereotype. Like, I literally just made a lady with heavily unrealistic proportions, and it's obvious that it's Photoshop, but it made it look kind of weird because I made her ribcage poking out. Because that is what it would look like if it was actually real. Like, your waist ain't just gonna go in like that and not have nothing there. You have bones, bro. I also made her lips look really big and puffy because I guess that's attractive to a lot of people, and they try to make their lips look big as well. And as for the hair and the clothes that she has, it's literally just the color palette of the Instagram logo. There's not much else to say. This drawing is literally just a parody. Yeah, it's done. I'm sorry that you had to sit through this drawing. I know it looks really weird, but I think it looks pretty accurate, and I hope you think so as well. I'm sorry. So yeah, broskies, there you have it. I drew Discord, YouTube, and Instagram as human versions of themselves. I'm pretty proud of all of these drawings. I know the last one is kind of weird, but don't unsubscribe, okay? Jokes aside, I had so much fun drawing these, and I know there's way more social medias that I have not drawn yet, so if this video gets 20,000 likes, then I will make a part 2 drawing even more social medias as humans. I mean, even if it doesn't get 20,000 likes, I might do that anyway, but still like the video, okay? So yeah, I hope you broskies enjoyed, and with that, I'll see you broskies in the next video. Bye!